So at only 45 bucks, this is the second version of the classic Drevo Calibur, which at the time was a lot of people's favorite choice for a budget-friendly wireless mechanical keyboard. Unfortunately, its wireless function was as bad as Donald Trump's suit, so most people just left the cable plugged in and used it as a wired board. Well, this V2 TE version, TE for Tournament Edition, is fully wired, although I'm pretty sure Drevo is working on a Pro version which will be fully wireless, most likely with both Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz wireless connection options, if their Blade Pro is any indication. But until that hits the streets, let's check out this little guy. Well, the V2 comes in both black and white color options, and compared to its predecessor, you can pretty easily see the differences. Basically, they've removed the menu key next to the function button, added the print screen button everyone's been asking for, and smushed the arrow keys and top key cluster together, eliminating an entire row. So, if space saving's the aim, this is the game. Nope, that sounds stupid. Now, there's no built-in height adjustment feat, which I think is a bit weird, but they did include some magnetic ones in the box, which is perfect for misplacing when you're not using them, so that when you do want to use them, you can play a little game I like to call Find the Tiny Magnetic Feet. So much fun, you've got to try it. Anyways, the case is all plastic with a thin steel base plate sitting on top of the PCB, and there's a USB-C connection port on the back left. I would have preferred it in the middle, but whatever. And in the box, aside from those fun magnetic feet, we've got a 5-foot fabric USB-C cable and a keycap puller. Now, Drevo decided to use Otemu switches on the V2 with blue, brown, and red flavors. I went with the reds this time because I normally go for browns, and I think I might like the feel better. I think, unconfirmed. Unfortunately, the internal springs are pretty audible, and because the keycaps are cheap ABS laser etched instead of nice chunky double shot PBT keycaps, along with fairly loose stabilizers, it's a bit hollow sounding too. But I mean, at this price, I honestly can't call it a legit complaint. It's only 45 bucks, like come on. So it's 2019 and Rgb Accent Lighting is in full effect. On each side, we've got some cutouts that produce a nice ambient glow, which you control separately from the key backlighting with 2 light effects and 6 static light color options. Now the key backlighting, on the other hand, comes with 19 predefined lighting effects with the option to customize your own if you download Drevo's Power Console app, which lets you do a bunch of other nerdy shit too. And it's a fairly polished app, which is always really nice to see from Chinese OEMs. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, at max brightness, I think the lighting looks great, but what I really like is the option to switch between Mac and Windows layouts on the fly by pressing the function and tab keys, which is pretty useful for me because I use both a Mac and PC on a daily basis. And in addition to all that, the Mac layout function keys are all natively supported and work flawlessly. All the Mac key legends are printed on the keycaps too, which is really handy. And with a nice font and minimal branding, yeah, I'm really digging this keyboard. Look, if you're searching for a compact 60% mechanical keyboard, there are better ones out there, but most of them don't actually have a lot of the features this one has. Not to mention, they cost upwards of like 150 bucks or more. Trust me, I've got a small collection of them. So for 45 bucks, I think this is one of those no-brainer type purchases, unless of course you're going for the highest quality money can buy. So drop me a comment and let me know what you think so far. Is this your next 60% keyboard, or are you looking for something a little higher end? Anyways, I think that about does it for this one. Show me some love with that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new to my stuff, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for some behind the scenes stuff and to see what I'm up to next. But thanks, as always, for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.